Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867. She was born in Warsaw, which is the capital of Poland. Marie grew up in Poland and had 5 other siblings. Her parents were school teachers, so they had very high expectations of her as a person and a student. Marie and all of her siblings graduated at the top of their high school class. When Marie graduated high school, she went away to Paris to study mathematics and physics. She attended Sorbonne University. A few years later, she was awarded with a scholarship to study more and get a master's degree. While in Paris, she met Pierre Curie and was an internationally known physicist, but not from the France area. Her and Pierre formed a relationship and were married. 6 months after the Curies got married, Wilhelm Röntgen made a discovery of some sort of ray that could travel through a solid object. It could take photographs of people's bones. He called it the X-ray. The X stood for unknown. A few months after Röntgen's discovery, a physicist from the France area named Henry Becquerel told the French Academy of Science that uranium compounds were in rays. He discovered this accidentally. Even though he made the discovery, the scientific community continued to focus on Röntgen's discovery. These rays appeared to Mary, and she would begin working on them immediately. The director of Paris Municipal School of Industrial Physics gave Curie an old empty store room to use as a lab. The bright idea that she had was the key to her success. Without the X-ray, doctors would not be able to see inside someone's body to see if there was a broken bone. To have an X-ray work, you need radium, and she made a contribution to that discovery. Without the X-ray, people could be dangerously playing sports on a work site. Another thing that we use them for is seeing the back of your teeth, parts of the mouth that cannot be seen by just looking at them. She made contributions to the discovery of radium and other key elements to help us with our everyday life. She helped discover something that we use almost every day and would be really hard to go on without it. Without her help of discovering radium, the X-ray would have been more difficult to operate. Marie made discoveries from 1894 to 1904. Marie and her husband Pierre became more involved in their work as they worked together. Marie suffered a miscarriage due to the amounts of radiation that was in their lab. After the death of Marie's husband, she won the Swedish Nobel Prize, a career-threatening newspaper tabloid. The prize most likely saved her career and got her back on track. Marie and her daughter started doing X-rays for soldiers during World War I. People grew angry with her and did not want her to attend the ceremonies for the Nobel Prize. This happened after a tabloid came out about her having an affair with Pierre's dear friend, Paul Langevin. When Marie was being so loyal to the French soldiers, they started to think of her as a patriotic woman. Her husband died from being hit by a horse and carriage. Marie overcame this and was the first woman in history to win the Nobel Prize. She has won the Nobel Prize twice in her lifetime.